snap diddly. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? I'm just waiting on my coffee. Alrighty, coffee is in hand. We got 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna mark off some levels here real quick. All right, here we go. We're about 4 minutes away. Let's go. 3 minutes. 40 seconds and counting, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready for a little rocket? Today's the day, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be 25.5? Will it be 26? Are we straight going to 27? Y'all ready? What it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hold your thoughts, hold your questions. You guys already know what it is. If you're going to ask what to do today, it's already too late. Don't do anything. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Snap diddly time. Numbers out. Numbers out. Woo! Oh, snap diddly for shizzle. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. You already know what it is. Woo-wee. Here we go. Phase 2. Phase 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Phase 2. You already know what it is. Woo! CPI. Here we go, here we go. Look at that line holding. Look at that line holding. Oh my goodness. That's why we marked out the levels. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh-wee. Here we go. We got level to level now. We got level to level now. Level to level now. Here we go now. Snap diddly. Snap diddly. Here we go. Snap diddly. Come on now. Here we go. Breaking 25. Here we go. Ooh, wait, here we go. Ooh, wait. 0.46 and 0.5. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what it is. Welcome to CPI Day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay, it actually did tap 26. Okay, let's keep our head on a swivel. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Yeah, I think there's about 3 times more volume on S&P futures than NASDAQ. Here we go, 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Rohan, I've never seen such a move in 2 days. Oh man, you're in for a treat. This is nothing. This is nothing, ladies and gentlemen. We're flying. Hypersymphonic. Sato went into a new short. Yeah, that should have told you something. There's no edge anywhere. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Woo. 25 minutes of market open. This is a little interesting here. I mean, you got 25 minutes of market open. It cannot get above 39 hundo right now. Snap dizzle shizzle. Let's go. CPI, ladies and gentlemen, CPI.
20 minutes later.
So, like, take a look at this. I'm trying to get all this figured out right here. So you got this, if you want to quickly screenshot it, right? You got this for today. All right. So I already have the 399 drawn and the 392 and all that stuff, right? So this is today. So I've gotten, 392. We marked everything out already, right? But here's the interesting part for the rest of the week. And we got PPI tomorrow. Look at this. This kind of makes me, I don't know if I can short today. What's up with this? Look at the max pain for Friday. So the risk reward is a little bit high to do a short today. So clearly I'm eyeing the Kimba box, right? On the golden pocket in 786. But everybody understands about the 3950 gamma and what that would do to Bitcoin. So you got to kind of figure, I mean, I might just say fuck it and just start putting limits in, you know what I mean? But you got to be your own man. I'm not going to, common sense would dictate that's what I would normally want. That's what I would normally want, right? We wait for the structure to change, right? But the problem is there's a big, you got 3950. 3950 would correlate with this 26.7, 26.8, a higher high. Cade, don't you want to enter a position before going to gym? Nope, I could care less, Cade. You're new, but you're going to understand that we don't have to take every single trade, Cade. Yeah, I missed a whole bunch of trades. I'm already up $1 million. There's probably people that have taken 100 trades this year, and they're probably down. So you don't have to take every single trade. Being patient and waiting for the one that you want. So it's really about, do you want to satisfy every single impulsive feeling that you have to want to gamble? Or are you in it to actually learn how to trade and be patient and wait for an edge? So you got to decide if you want to gamble or if you want to trade. Yep. But you don't have to take every trade. You'll learn that pretty quickly, Cade. There's always going to be another opportunity. I rather miss a trade than take an L. You got to get caught up on the plan. I literally do the same exact thing every single time. I do the same exact thing every single time. So what do? We look for a level, right? Did we get any sort of level? No, the only thing is a mathematical level. This is the Fibonacci level, right? This is the point of control, or excuse me, this is the golden pocket, right? So now that we got to a level, it's not a POC, it's not a daily or a weekly, so it's the third most significant level, right? It's a mathematical level. This is golden pocket, right? So what do we do when we get to the level? What's the plan? We wait for a bare minimum 15-minute what? Div, right? We would usually want to see an hourly. Did we get any of that? Nope. Did it leave? Yes. What do we do next? Box. We had a February worth. We had the entire month of February was full of round trips, right? Do you remember when I had a $90,000 trade? I round tripped it. Remember when I was up 250,000 and I round tripped it? Yeah, so if anything, if you were watching and if you've been paying attention in February, me getting round trip literally all month should kind of remind you guys how markets work. It's not like it just goes straight down. It goes and then and then and then and then and then and then Yeah. So what do we do now? We do the same exact thing. I will rather sacrifice. Let's just assume that I actually get this short, right? I would much rather sacrifice $300 on my entry and gain 35% on probability. At least with this, I know where my stop loss should be. How do I know where my stop loss is if I randomly take this? At least I know where my invalidation would be if I was going to try to take a short. I'm never going to take this short. There's no edge. And if you randomly take this, good. I mean, if it works, awesome. But that might mean that you haven't seen this 10,000 times like me. You might not have shorted with me when it was this and I got wrecked. So it's totally up to you. That's why I said if you want to take a short right now, you can. And I wanted the scam pump, right? We said that most likely the initial move is going to be a debate, right? I wanted the scam pump. Let me see if we're going to go to the golden pocket. And I'd rather take that than randomly enter here. Because the people that enter here, you're going to have a higher chance of getting wrecked when it does this. And when it does this. So I never take levels blindly. I wait for the level. It's not a POC. This is not a point of control. There's no volume. It's a mathematical level. We saw it, right? So since it's a mathematical level, that is third in line, right? So not a point of control like a volume, not daily or weekly time-based levels. It is a Fibonacci. It's a mathematical level. So that is a third tier level. So I can't take I got to get a 15-minute minimum. I got to get a 15-minute bear div. So, I mean, we've been watching it all day. And even this, we talked about it yesterday, did we not? People were asking, when would you get bullish? When would you get bullish? Well, 25 has to get turned into support. Alrighty, but instead of me trying to randomly get that, I rather at least know, okay, I got to stop it out right there. I rather take that. I rather sacrifice $300. I'll sacrifice $1,000 on my entry if I can trade it in for 40% plus on probability of success. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, so right now, I mean, you got this. It's pixel fucking on 382. So you got to be thinking to yourself, is 25, is this, 25 is just a mathematical level. So I would actually be putting more weight on if this is turning into support or not. I would try to be watching these levels. It just shat through, right? So at some point, since it shat through, it's going to have to turn it into support, right? So 25 is the mathematical level. These are actually point of controls. So instead of thinking, is this a bearish retest, I would probably put more weight on the volume. If this was a bearish retest, the volume would be at 25, not at these levels. There you go. Screenshot it right now. All right, I'm going back. Let's go. Pixel. All right, first one passed. Baby is done. All right, the first one is done. Step 1. All right, the baby lion cub has just learned to crawl, all right, or walk, I guess. All right, this is when he's going to start running. All right, this is when he starts to hunt. And then this is the, I was trying to draw an elephant. That's fucking horrible. Let's go with a little... Who says we're not a signals group? Come on now. It might be in code. It might be in code, but what's your target price? Are you blind? Just kidding, RK man. Kim a box. That's all I shall say. I'll still take this, right? But I'm very aware that it could just round trip me and penetrate tomorrow, right? So we shall be ready, Nuggy. Hatfee says, interesting that quite a lot of people might have shorted that high with stop above thinking it's a swing fail pattern. Yes, Hatfee. And it could still be, because if it is, then it wouldn't get higher than this. So, instead of this, I might have to start thinking about this. And also instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, I might do yin yang 3, 6, 9, damn she fine. I might do 2, 5, 2. Yeah, so I think we're all seeing a bunch of stuff pretty similarly. And, kind of depending on what our appetite is, some of us might be waiting. And, Hatfee, it would totally, I always like to wait for the 1 hour bear div, at least a minimum. It could still do a 1 hour bear div. PPI could be the one to scam pump it up there. I think it's about understanding maybe like the, top 4 or 5 possibilities, And if you really wanted to go like gambler mode, and what I mean by that is like really calculate EV, you could quantify the probabilities of each. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, you could go, what was this? 27, so let's just say 27, 1. So like you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're splitting up that 3, like that. Yeah. So now let me tell you something, Shays. When you get the confirmation, you can always wait for the golden pocket. Were you here for this, Shays? Did you see the long that I got in on Thursday? You see this? Shays? Yeah, so Shays, what you can do is instead of trying to time that, Shays, you can try to get the Kimba box. So guess what? Guess what do you think this box is? Do you remember what my entry was on this long? Look at that. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Right? So you can always wait for the goal. No, now you're running a risk. Are you guaranteed that it's going to go here? No. Are you going to guarantee it's going to go here? No. Have we seen it bounce from 382, right? You've seen this plenty of times with us, yes, Shays? So you know what the probabilities are for each Fibonacci level. And so we already talked about, you know, if this, the only thing that we didn't talk about, if this just straight nukes, you know, and I'm not in a position, so it really doesn't matter. You know, there's no longs that we talked about in these areas. The only things that we talked about are potential shorts and how we would mitigate the risk in case those are wrong. Yeah, so, I mean, we already talked about the 3 different plans, and so I'm not gonna enter longs like anyway. Yeah, it's not like it's gonna make a difference if I'm streaming for another 3 hours or not, you know. So I gotta get some rest. Make sure I bring the best for you guys tomorrow. So shout outs to you, Beitayo. But that being said, you already know what it is, Beitayo. Kimba box and layering out behind the 886. I don't think that it's going to be a double top just because of the way that the liquidation cluster looks like at 26, 8-ish. You know what I mean? So, if it wants to make a higher high on the 1 hour, brother, I'm down with that because at the end of the day, I want a 1 hour bear div and I couldn't get it here. That would have been nice. But that's not a bear div. So, if it wants to do that and sweep that cluster, I'm ready for that too, Beitayo. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what a day. I'm excited. I'm going to pass out. I'm going to be probably sleeping and snoring within the next 45 minutes. I'm going to take a quick shower. I'm going to have a hot chocolate with whole milk and pop a melatonin. But I can't wait to see what the price when I wake up. Don't tell me it's like down here. Oh my God. Don't do that to me. Just crap for me, por favor. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we start stream and we're up here, oh my God. So I hope we're not down there, but I hope we're not here either, because that means that I'm either stopped out or filled, right? You guys ready? Here you go. Here you go. Official. All right, the market makers know that I'm going to sleep. XCO, good night. 1/4, good night. Big Kiwi, good night. Hey, long or short, bullish or bearish, I don't care. I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Stay safe. All right, try to be patient. Make sure you guys get some rest. I need your guys' best tomorrow. I need your guys' best. All right, I'll see you guys bright and early. It's crazy because I'm going to see you in like 9 hours. 8 hours. Snap diddly. Have a great night. Peace, everybody.
Listen up, you. Oh, it's the truth I speak. Kimba is my name, trading is my game. Bitcoin is my focus, charge all my guide. Profit is my goal, so I never step aside. It is just mathematics, a few trading tactics. Fibonacci is my mate, golden ratio on my mind. You got to respect the trend, or you'll be left behind.